It's being stupid. I can't just keep hitting it with heat either. Hello, my friends. It's going to be an interesting day today. You probably know that I do computer stuff, but you probably don't know that I also do really poor attempts at playing musical instruments. Now, the problem is that my cable here, I haven't really played a guitar in any earnest in a long time, and I got these cables from someone, and they crackle. They crackle really, really bad. It's to the point that I can't play on the stuff that I've got. So, yeah, look at this. And here is the source of all of life's miseries. This is a coaxial style cable. I don't exactly know what we're up against here, but this cable is not unlike coax. And the problem with it is that you see how this center conductor is going back inside of this black insulation. Well, let me show you the other side. So let's get all this apart. Let me get this depth of field a little bit better so you can see better. Maybe. And yeah. So this side, this is the other side, and you can kind of see what's going on once you look at the two sides side by side. So this, it doesn't want to stay twisted right. But this side is fine. This side is the one that has the center insulator. Oh, the autofocus is killing me. Hang on. Let's lock it. Okay. The center insulator here is coming out of the black insulator, and the shield goes down and is soldered here. And the center insulator is soldered there. Now, there is some issue here where it could cause some crackling. You can... If you look a little bit carefully, let's get that nice and tight there. I do see a problem if, well, you can kind of see the problem too. That shouldn't be dangling like that. So I may redo both ends. I was just going to redo one, but I think I'll redo both. And this one, I mean, I don't know what else to say. If you go in the back there, it's fairly obvious what's wrong with this one. The camera's actually blocking the light. That's really inconvenient. So, what we're going to do is redo these ends, and it shouldn't be a huge deal. Let me get a few more tools. We're going to need some cutting stuff. I never have cutters when I need them, though. I don't know where my diagonal cutters have gone to, but here we go. We'll use this. Okay. So, and I probably need to get some needle noses to uncrimp that too. Hang on. Gotta use something to uncrimp this. It's pretty rotten. Anyway, man, I wish there was a better way to do this. But there's not. There's just not. So we're gonna make my guitar work again by uncrimping this poorly, very poorly. Get off of there. Yeah. Come on. Let go. Okay. Yeah, that's not letting go enough. I need this to stop being crimped down so hard. Yeah, now I can get this wire out of here. Let's, that shouldn't be pushed down that much either. Let's go ahead and heat that up. By the way, soldering is the thing I am probably the worst at. So if you came here to feel better about your soldering technique, you probably will succeed. I don't know how the fuck I'm going to get that off, but whatever. There we go. Okay, one down. Let's see. May as well go ahead and do the other one too. Normally what happens is when someone has a cable problem like this, they will throw the cable away and get a new one. And I can't say I blame them. However, I am a weirdo that likes to not throw away things if I can fix them. You know, if nothing else, I get to enjoy the challenge. So this one does not, no matter what I do, it does not want to get out of there. Look at that stubborn bastard. Now I got a nice dent in my finger. This one we might do something a little bit more drastic. Yeah, let's, these are jammed shut. That's great. That's real fun. Now I remember why I don't use these, because they don't really work very well. But we need to just go ahead and... Actually, you know what? With this one, maybe we don't mess with it because it just has a bit of excess. So let's skip that. But for the other end, wherever it went, we absolutely need to do something about that. All right, let's skip this for now. Skin this back, see what we've got to work with. Because surely we have something good to work with, right? Right, guys? Yeah, that shield is a little sparse, but whatever. That is... No wonder it crackled. Good Lord. How could it not crackle? Oh, this is miserable. There... Yeah, it's splintering into these little fibers. Not great at all. But it'll be okay. So what we need to do, I wonder how much of this we could just reuse. Let's find out. So we need this to hold on to the insulator part. Yeah, we are going to have to cut it all back. It's all got to come back a bit. So let's go ahead and remove some of this. Okay. That's just got to be cut. There's no way around that. That just has to be cut. Okay. And that means that this shield here, that is also not looking so great in some spots, this shield is going to need to be cut too. So let's cut this shield. You know what? I'm getting really tired of this focus moving. Let's fix it for once and for all. That should be good enough. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this. I'm sorry. That's better. That's better. Now a whole lot more should be in focus. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and twist the center here a little, and then let's cut. Drop it. Let's cut this bad boy too. We do not need that much. Alright. And let's go ahead and twist that as well. Yeah, get any of these little splinters, so to speak, weeded out to make sure we're not putting... Yep, there was another one. Unfortunately, the way I skinned the wire, it's prone to occasional splintering like that. So we're going to wind this up. You're winding me up. Yes, I am. And while I'm thinking about it, let's just go ahead and on this end here, get this tinner. I haven't opened it. This tip tinner. This stuff is really handy. One of these days I might buy proper flux, but in the meantime we can use this cheap-ass alternative that just gets it nice and slippery. There we go. Look at how beautiful that is. And here's some crap solder, just to make things more fun. Like I said, soldering is one of my lowest skills, so this is probably not going to go well. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to doing any of this, but it has to be done. God almighty, that's gross. There is too much wire here. There's way too much wire here. Whoever the hell designed this, they did it wrong. There's way too much wire. Look, there's even a little spike right there, which is probably my fault, to be totally honest. Yeah, this should not be down that far, though. Give me that. It should be down. It shouldn't touch the barrel, but God almighty, it's like... This is so stupid. Who the hell comes up with this stuff? I swear. Alright. I'm going to try and twist this center as best as I can. and cut the excess, because it definitely has too much. I don't know why. Probably because it pulled through the wire over time, causing this issue. The center conductor moved and pulled back on the other one and forward on this one. Ergo, we have this problem. So I think we should actually solder on the inside so that it doesn't make contact with the barrel. That is actually a good idea. I don't know what the hell was up with that other nonsense, but let's go ahead and see what we can do here. It's going to be tough to get in there, but we'll do what we can. Do what we can. Alright, so get that wire nice and gooey. Come on. Yeah, flow, you bastard. You flowy bastard. I need more solder on there, though. That's not very good. That's not very good. I know normally you're supposed to heat the surfaces and then apply the solder to the surfaces, but I don't have 3 hands and my dick isn't long enough, so what's a guy supposed to do, man? What's a guy supposed to do? Alright. Some of that short dick energy right there. Some of that shrinkage, if you will. Alright, let's see. If I put this barrel back on it, what happens? Alright. It's a nasty looking thing. It actually looks like the whole thing's been bent at some point. But let's get that. Yeah. Damn. That wasn't helping, I'm sure. Alright. I don't have the stuff here to test this, but whatever. I don't care. If I can get it working properly at all, I will be very, very happy. So, let's see what this other end looks like now that we've done that one and avoided crimping it. So if I shove it in there, what am I going to get? Well, first of all, let's leave that alone. So this is bent down again like the other one was. It looks like this has been pulled pretty bad. Some idiot yanked the cables, I suppose. Anyway, we're going to need, if this grips here, I probably have a little much on the center insulator. Definitely have too much on this outer braid. So we need to hack both of them down just a bit. This is way too long. Take a little piece out of it. One of these days, maybe I should get some better cutters here. And this is also too long. Come on, bad boy. Don't do that. Focus is kind of wonky, but that's just the way it goes. Okay. How's that look compared to our connector there? I think if we got it crimped here, the center insulator there, and the braid goes down, and nary the two shall meet. And the real problem is, how am I going to get it to stop twisting like this? This stupid wire, it's very, very twisty, and it makes me angry. So, we're going to need to tin this pretty hard, I think. This outer braid in particular is not looking so good. Not looking so good. Get a little goo on you, big boy. You probably could use some too. Yeah, a little spillage. You know what they say, you want to make an omelet, learn to cook. I know I butchered that on purpose. You're welcome. Alright. Okay. How's the goo on this one? Is it sticking or is it not? Would it surprise you if it was not sticking? I mean, like I said, soldering is not what I'm good at. I don't really have any proper... I need to get some good flux. That's what I need. I'm lacking good flux, and it seems like a lot of the flux sold out there is garbage that has the names of good flux but is lying about what it is. So I don't feel like I can trust a lot of the sources of flux on the internet to give me flux that isn't trash. And I also notice a lot of these guys that do this pro repair stuff on YouTube, they seem to use a syringe of some sort to apply flux. Let me get this in here. And I don't know what the deal is with any of that. I actually ordered once a sort of a, what do you call it? It's got like solder beads floating in flux. I don't know what it's like, solder paste or something. But I ordered it and I didn't know what to do, because when it came in, the stuff was just in this like syringe tube, and it didn't come with a plunger or anything. And I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this? And I suppose that whatever weirdo syringe stuff that these YouTubers are all using is what I was supposed to use too. This does not have solder on it in any appreciable quantity. Why not? How am I supposed to solder to that? There's like nothing there, dude. Anyway, I want flux, but I don't know where to get it properly, so oh well. This also probably could use a little touch-up, I suppose. Get that out of there. Okay. Get you back in. Yeah. I got it upside down. That figures, doesn't it? Just figures. We need to pull this down. Yeah. Come on. Don't. The insulator's actually being the problem right now. There you go. Get in there, you bastard. You evil turd. Okay. And come on. Be nice to Daddy. Be nice to Daddy. I know this is cringeworthy, isn't it? I'm so sorry, but you know, like I said at the beginning, I'm not good at this at all. I never will be, most likely. So enjoy your cringe while it lasts. It's the reason that I don't show anybody when I do this stuff, because I know that I'm not good at it, and that everybody's secretly laughing at me behind my back. And I don't blame any of you. Make damn sure that that's not fun. That's not fun at all. So the wire got covered in the solder and sprung back up. Just kill me now, why don't you? It's almost like I need something to poke it back into the pool of solder with. God, that's bad. That's really bad. What the hell? What in the ever-loving hell, what in the fresh hell is wrong with this damn thing? Come on. Don't be stupid. It's being stupid. I can't just keep hitting it with heat either. Okay. I don't know what else to do, but do something to like clip it down so it can't go anywhere. At least the wire can't go anywhere theoretically. Plastic. I'm sure it doesn't help the iron any for me to do this crap. Whatever. Whatever. Oh, that is miserable. It is just not going. No matter what I do, it just does not want to go in there. That sucks. That really, really sucks. I don't know what else to do, though. Like, this wire is so screwed. I need some proper flux, man. I'm telling you. And now I'm just trying stuff. I don't even know if this will work. I'm just trying stuff because this needs to get tinned. One way or the other, this needs to get tinned properly. I don't know any other way to do it than just to bathe it in this crap. Because supposedly that's the whole point of said crap, is to get these things tinned properly. And, I mean, it looks good. But is it good? Who frickin' knows? Let's make life a little easier. Let's go ahead and try to get this bent out all the way so it's just not in the way at all. Can I just set this down at this point? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay. So now that's where we need it. Or not. Okay. So we're not gonna play nice today, are we? No, we're not. No, the hell we're not. All right. Miserable bastard. Okay. Okay. Let's see what happens now. Navigate just a little bit there. Just get the solder to talk to one another. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, don't you do that. Don't you leave the pool. Stay in the pool. There you go. Good boy. We have a modicum of success there. It's not very good success, but, I mean, it's making contact, and I don't know, maybe touching it is a mistake, but it needs more. It needs to not be doing that, at least. Yeah. Okay, let's get that center conductor to play nice now. Come on, get up under there. I don't know about that. I wish that there was an easier way to do this crap, but I do not feel like there is. Maybe one of you in the comments can tell me what the fuck I'm doing wrong. Somewhere stashed away, I have a helping hands, and that probably would have been a real smart thing to whip out. But it's a little late for that, don't you think? It's just a little late for that. Crap. Yeah, get up there. Make contact. Boil the frick on. There you go. Boil, boil, boil. Cook, cook, cook. As Beavis and Butthead would say, cook, cook, cook. I guess that's just Beavis. There's no Butthead to that part. Cook, cook, cook. Okay. And I suppose, I don't know, that doesn't look too bad to me. Here, let's turn this focus thing back on where we can macro that. And here, look at my disaster. What do you think? It ain't pretty at all, but I think it will at least get the job done. And that is how even a moron like me is going to somehow be able to at least fix this stupid instrument cable. Oh, look, I didn't crimp this back down. Oh, that's going to be fun. I don't really want to do it, but whatever. Yep. Knowing my luck, this would actually be the part where things break and don't work right anymore. Or I'll get cut or something. You know, the usual. Yeah, that's real fun right there. That's not great, but hey man, I don't see a short. I'm going to take this as a win. And I suppose the one thing I could do is a quick continuity test just to see. There we go. Okay. Alright. There's no contact between. So that's great. And what about here to here? Goody. And here to here. Goody. Okay, I think we fixed it. The only way to know for sure, I suppose, is to hook the instrument up, but we're not doing that now. Thank you very much for helping me cringe through this disaster. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one when I do something that I have slightly more skill in doing. Thank you for not roasting me too horribly in the comments. Take care.